masks have become a must here in Texas, but it does create some added communication challenges for people with hearing loss. We're joined by Dr. Haley Owen. She's an audiologist at Livingston Hearing Aid Center.
So wearing a mask, it basically creates a low-pass filter. And so what that means is it's going to allow low frequencies through, but it's actually going to affect most of the high frequencies. And the high frequencies are the most important frequencies for understanding speech. So by wearing a mask, we're essentially adding to the hearing loss that a person may already have, which is really going to impair their ability to communicate.
And lip reading is another way that people with hearing loss sometimes hope to understand those that are talking to them, and that totally gets eliminated with face masks.
Absolutely. Between the lip reading and the facial expressions that are covered, definitely adding a bigger problem there.
Okay, so what kind of adaptations can we, as a friend of somebody who has some hearing loss or a family member who has hearing loss, how can we help?
The biggest part is be patient, slow down. It's a lot easier to understand when the words aren't mumbled together. So slowing down, speaking louder, but not to the point of yelling. Yelling actually can make it harder to understand. I always like to say it's hard to yell with a smile on your face, right? And the smile goes to your eyes. So if you're yelling, it makes the emotion a little bit harder as well. Try not to talk while you're walking, because that's also going to make it harder to make eye contact. And actually, if you can try to move to a quieter area, that's going to make a bigger difference also.
Now, what do we do if we find through this time of mask wearing that we are having a harder time hearing and understanding others?
Yeah, you might have discovered a mild case of hearing loss. So if that's the case, you definitely want to get your hearing tested as early as possible. The earlier we can discover a hearing loss, the earlier we can treat it. We definitely have better success with treating hearing loss sooner rather than later. At Livingston, we actually do free hearing testing. So if you feel like you're struggling more than the people around you who are also wearing masks, it might be time to come in and just get your hearing tested to find out for sure.
And how have you changed what you do and how you do it there at a place that specializes in hearing loss?
Yeah, we're actually utilizing masks that have a clear window. So especially for people with more severe hearing losses where that lip reading is a big part of their communication. Our masks have a clear window so you can actually lip read while still being safe with the mask on. Obviously, wearing a mask is important for health and safety reasons, but try to be patient with the ones around you. Even without a hearing loss, wearing the mask can impede some communication, but think about the ones around you who have a hearing loss and how exhausting it is for them to be listening, and just be patient with them.
That's some really good information. Dr. Haley Owen, an audiologist at Livingston Hearing Aid Center. Really appreciate her time.